Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back. Oh, I have a wonderful story to tell you today. It is the story of spaghetti and a hot dog bun. Yes, it is a little weird eating spaghetti and a hot dog bun. But sometimes it takes a lot of courage to be a little bit different. Maybe to wear a strange hat. Or maybe, what about some crazy socks? You get to be who you want to be because that's you. You are unique. So let me share you the story of spaghetti and a hot dog bun. The delicious smell of breakfast filled the air as Lucy's grandpa handed her a plate. Lucy smeared ketchup on her toast. She turned to her grandpa and said, "Papa Gino, Harriet said she's never heard of ketchup on toast. Her family uses peanut butter and jelly." Ketchup on toast? That is a little weird, isn't it? I've never put ketchup on toast. Let's find out what's going on in this story. It's okay. Not everyone likes the same thing, Lucy. It doesn't mean one person is right or wrong. We're all different. What a boring world it would be if we were all exactly alike. Do you remember what's really important? Gino asked. Yes, Papa. Even if we are different from others on the outside, we all have a heart with feelings on the inside. Oh, what a wonderful message. That's my girl. Remember, when you treat others with love and kindness, you are doing the right thing, Papa Gino replied. On the school bus, Lucy and her friend Harriet pulled out some paper and crayons. Sitting across from them was Ralph. As usual, Ralph sat alone, staring out the window. He looked over at them and rolled his eyes. In the classroom, Lucy sat down near the teacher. Ralph carelessly hurried over and tripped on Lucy's foot. Before long, he was glaring at her. Ralph whispered, "Woof! I can't see the book with this poodle in front of me." Lucy could hear him giggling behind her. Oh no, why did he have to be, why does it have to be me? She wondered. Oh, that was mean. Ralph is making fun of her hair. That's just not kind, is it, boys and girls? Mm-mm-mm. During lunch, Harriet shouted one of her silly jokes over the other children. As the girls ate, their bellies shook with laughter. Oh, lunchtime's always a lot of fun to talk with your friends, isn't it? Oh, look, across the table, Ralph hollered, "Yuck! That's the most disgusting smell. Who ever heard of eating spaghetti in a hot dog bun?" Ralph is just not being kind, is he? Tony and the other children at the tables turned away from Ralph, shaking their heads. Ralph continued, "Poor little Lucy with her hair so poofy." Tears filled Lucy's eyes, and she began to cry. Ralph is just not being kind, isn't he? Well, I'm glad the other boys at his table had turned away and walked away. On the way home, Lucy thought about what had happened. Maybe Ralph is mean to me because he thinks different is bad. I wish he would stop teasing me. Oh, what is that Ralph's doing? He's got a crayon. I wonder what he's doing with it. Slowly, Lucy stepped off the bus. How was your day? Papa Gino asked. Mine, she mumbled. Papa reached over and pulled a crayon out of her hair. How did this happen? He asked. Lucy didn't say a word. Well, we know what happened, don't we, boys and girls? That night, as Papa Gino tucked Lucy into bed, he asked, Is everything all right at school? Lucy rolled over. He sat down and whispered, Always remember, if something is not right, we can work on fixing it together. It's not that easy, thought Lucy. How do I stop Ralph from teasing me? How can he have a heart and be so mean? Lucy had a hard time falling asleep, worrying about what would happen tomorrow. The following day, Lucy was surprised to find Ralph leaving her alone. That was until Lucy took the bag Ralph handed her. Inside the bag were dog bones with a note that read, Lucy, Lucy eats stinky food that puts us in a big bad mood. Lucy, Lucy, hair shaped like a cone. Here's a treat for you, a yummy dog bone. That's so mean. That is not kind at all, is it? We don't do that to people around us, do we? No. The beating of Lucy's heart was so loud she knew everyone around her could hear it. Stop! It hurts my feelings when you do this, Ralph, Lucy said. Please stop. Ralph turned and walked away. Good for Lucy. She was sticking up for herself. She was telling Ralph that what he was doing was hurting her feelings. It was at recess time and Lucy played alone. She didn't want to tell her teacher about Ralph. She was afraid of being a tattletale. Lucy wished Papa Gino was there to help her. What should I do? She asked herself over and over. The bell rang as recess ended. Now she's separated herself, but she wants to try to help Ralph. Isn't that nice? Help! Cried a child off in the distance. Tony yelled, Ralph got himself stuck in the top of the monkey bars. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. This is my chance. I'll go tell Ralph how mean he really is. M-E-A-N. Mean. Lucy stomped off towards the monkey bars. Oh, but boys and girls, is that the right thing to do? When somebody else is in trouble, go and make fun of them? I don't know if this is the right thing. When she reached Ralph, Lucy paused. She looked him in the eye and said, What you did was mean. Standing before Ralph, Lucy could hear her papa's words. Ralph had a heart, and he has feelings too. In that moment, Lucy decided what she would do. She saw tears in Ralph's eyes. He hesitated to move, and he whispered, "I'm scared." Lucy reached out and said, "Here, take my hand," and she helped him down. The two walked back to the classroom without saying a word. As the bus pulled up to Lucy's stop, Ralph reached over and handed her a picture. Lucy was amazed by what she saw. "Thanks," she muttered softly. After she got off the bus, Lucy smiled and said, "Papa, there's this boy, Ralph, who was really mean to me. Today he was in trouble, and I helped him. Isn't that kind? That is kindness." Papa Gino hugged Lucy and replied, "That took a lot of courage. It wasn't like the easiest thing to do. You chose to treat others the way you wanted to be treated. I'm so proud of you, Lucy." As they walked home, she asked him what was for dinner. When Papa Gino said, "Spaghetti," Lucy knew immediately what she was going to have for lunch the very next day. Her favorite sandwich: spaghetti and a hot dog bun. Well, boys and girls, it takes a lot of courage to be kind. It could have been a whole lot easier to be mean back, or yell, or to take revenge on somebody. But Lucy, she took the courage to be nice. She's a very courageous young girl. With the poofy hair and eating spaghetti and a hot dog bun. Yes, she's a little bit different than everyone. But think about it, boys and girls. Aren't we all a little different? Yes, we are. Be it showing on the outside or maybe even on the inside. We're all very courageous in that way of being different. And it's all right to be different. Take it from me. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. See you later.